you remember where our... We need to clear the fetid pool.
Yes, we do.
We have no idea where that is.
Alright, quick intro. I am Adam the Rodent, and the girl that you just heard talking is Amy the Weasel, and
Hello!
we are doing Path of Exile, which is a free-to-play game on Steam, and essentially what we're doing is downloading and playing free-to-play games to see if they're worth your time or not. Because you can't always trust those pesky reviews on Steam. So, this is Path of Exile, and that's what we're doing essentially right now. So, watch it if you want or don't. We're still going to have fun.
Yes, we are.
I am a sexy archer lady, and Weasel here is a witch somewhere. Are you a particular type of witch?
No.
Oh.
I have zombies.
So this game is kind of like, it's kind of like, what did you say earlier? Torchlight mixed with some Diablo.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
a
is
little
very
bit
cool.
of Diablo 2 and a little bit of Diablo 3.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's essentially you pick your characters in the beginning. They're like on this little ship, and they all have like these little crappy stories about why they got sent to this island, this place for exile. I don't mean like crappy story like it's not a good story. I mean like crappy stories and like you wouldn't want to have that as your story because it's just a terrible thing to happen to you.
Yeah, yeah, dead families and the law didn't believe in you, and so they
send you to this place where criminals and lost misfits and things. You know, most of the cast from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer live here, and it's pretty bad. Hey, you leveled up. Good job.
I did.
I don't know where you are, but I have a bunch of buttholes trying to kill me.
Oh.
Ow. Oh, I'm on fire.
I'm coming.
Yeah, one nice thing about this game too that we discovered last time we tried to record this and the video didn't work was that the loot is shared, which is I think is a better option. So everybody can kind of see what's on the field at all times, and you can see if there's some sort of greedy jerkbag that takes everything, like Weasel did earlier before we realized what we were doing. I'm gonna take these rawhide gloves, by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
Anyway, as you level up, you get passive skills, which level up, your dexterity, your magic, your attack speed, all that good stuff, your evasiveness. But instead of getting skills straight up from the level up spot, you get these gems that you slot into your equipment, and you level those up as you attack and fight and pretty much do all this other cool stuff. And so your skills are variable based on what gems you put in your slots, which I think is actually pretty unique to a game. So instead, really, every time you level up, you just kind of can focus on all the passive stuff and what way you want to level up your character versus do I want to give my guy more dexterity or do I want to let him be able to rain fire on top of a city? You can have both of those things now, which I think is very cool.
Yeah, the skill tree is like a huge spider web, kind of.
Yeah, what button is that? P? Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
You got your dexterity and different things over here. Like these are your little slots. You have red slots, blue and green. I have a lot of green right now. Those are my gems. And you can go in different directions here on the web to get different things like ballistics, projectiles, evasion. I have the archer, so that's where a lot of these come from.
A lot of my stuff is spell damage, casting speed, intelligence.
Right. What's the button to go to the weapons? It's I, right?
I.
Yeah, like right over here. Here's how the weapon slots are set up. It looks very familiar to Diablo, but as you can see, there's these little slots here. There's green and blue. Like right now down here, I have a thing called Burning Arrow, which lets me shoot a fiery ball of crap at enemies with my arrows. Slots are down here. You use W, Q, ER, and T to slot your stuff, as well as the clicks, all 3 clicks, which I think is very cool. Man, your little goblin zombie dudes down there doing a little thriller dances.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to do some sort of weird ritual around you while I'm doing this.
They're exercising.
Yeah, so these are the slots. Like Miss Bow has red, green, and blue. So right now the green slot gives me the split arrow skill, which I have down here. And then we have the, let's see, where is it? I put one in my shoes that lets me detonate dead bodies, which is right here. And of course you have your default attack. And you get these little updates as you level up over here. Like right now I have one that says your detonate dead gem leveled up. So all you do is a simple plus click and then it's leveled up, and so it'll do more damage and things like that as you go. Very cool game for a free to play. So far, we're not
I
too
mean, there is
far into
some
it.
payable stuff, but I
Yeah,
don't really think it's play to win. It's more
yeah.
like
There are microtransactions if you want to be one of those kind of people that likes to add to the game and do the microtransactions and pay for extra stuff. I mean, unless you're going to do PvP, that's not really going to affect anybody else. Or if you're not one of those people like us that just like to play free-to-play games without having to empty our wallets or empty them worse than
which
what they
we
already
are
are.
empty. Yeah, they're already empty. So
Yeah. This is pretty all right so far. We're not too far into it, but I really enjoy it. It's very simple. Um, Not very taxing on the processor. The only beef I have with it so far is the initial load screen when you open up the game in Steam. Uh, is It takes quite a bit for it to open. So if you decide to download this game, it's yeah, it's a whole
oh,
thing.
wait, this place is really pretty.
Neat. Oh yeah,
Green.
it's
The
so
grass is
lush
very
compared to the
detailed.
crap place we were just at.
It's luscious.
It's so lush.
More zombies.
Ugh.
Oh, and what the hell? What is that thing?
I know. You can't change your camera angles either. I mean, you can zoom in or zoom out, like if you want to play a little bit behind the back, but then you kind of lose your... Oh, man, am I poisoned? That sucks. Get off of me. Ouch.
My zombies are not lasting. Oh, that's a big guy. That's why.
It's an Uzbek. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, the potions are also another cool thing I want to give an honorable mention to. Um, they recharge, yeah, which is very cool. So instead of just being out of potions, you can get different potions as you go that do different things. Like I have one down here called the Quicksilver Flask, which lets me run faster for a little while. And each one has so many charges. So a potion that has like 21 charges, when you use it, it'll take maybe 5 or 6 to start healing you. And then as you can see, a little bit of it disappears down here. And then it'll give you like 60 life over 6 seconds. And so forth. Oh man, Superior Crude Bow. I am all about it. Are we getting this nest? Is that what this is for?
Find a use for the strange glyph.
Oh,
Oh, we got
alright.
another quest.
Questicle,
Did you
baby!
get the strange gift, or did I just like ninja that?
Huh? No, we're good.
Did you get the item?
Breaking some eggs. Look around the mud flats for more clues for the purpose of the strange glyph. Yeah,
Yes.
baby. Quests. So now we have 2 quests. Sweet. Yeah, the quest log is kind of interesting too because it just shows everything on a map instead of on a list, which I think is pretty sweet. Got here, dripping
yeah, but there's
dead.
a list over on the side for you.
Right. Yeah, it's it keeps track of things over there, and you can
Tracking. Yeah.
to let you know which one you're on. We're still on the dirty job one, which I think we should keep doing because it's the optional quest.
Yeah, we gotta find that place.
Oh, here's a chest. There's nothing in it. What is this horse crap?
Yeah, there was nothing in it.
Who just leaves an empty box out there to titillate somebody like me? Oh. Oh, a bunch of poop stuff. There's a scroll of wisdom. I'll take that. Oh, crap. I don't
Yeah.
have any room, do I? Oh, this is a shabby jerkin.
Oh, I will totally take that scroll if you don't have room for it.
Take it, man. If you're someone like me who has poor sense of direction, you're going to be having this map interface up a lot. Because I am a stupid.
I don't have that problem, it seems. Oh, did they not drop anything?
Man, I didn't
Oh,
realize
you
how
bitches.
big this freaking level interface is. Holy shite. Wow, this goes all
You
the
mean
way...
the skill tree?
Yeah, wow. This thing's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. I told you.
Oh my god. Look at all this customization. You can go any way you want. It kind of reminds me of the sphere grid in Final Fantasy X. If you're old enough to appreciate that game.
Are you referring to me or
Anybody
anyone?
who's listening. How do I go back to where I was?
Yeah.
I don't know how to recenter
I
this
never
shit.
played Final Fantasy. I never really played them. I grew up on WoW.
Wow, I just zoomed out on the skill tree. Holy crap.
It's huge. Yeah.
Dude. This is insane.
Well, I mean, like in Skyrim and stuff, even if you started off as like a rogue or a warrior, you could always go back and do magic and stuff.
Right, right. But what's interesting about this is like you're pretty much already like a designated class, where
Yeah,
Skyrim you don't. You know, you pretty much do whatever you want all the
you
time.
can't. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's cool that like while you have this, I mean, it gives you so many liberties to level up how you want because of the whole what you pick up gives you your skills thing. Eh, pretty neat. Hey, do you know the difference between a violin and a fiddle?
Um, I think
Hey, I
they're
found the
made
upper
differently,
submerged
aren't they?
passage. I don't know. I mean, they both look like violins and they both look like fiddles. I mean, I wasn't sure if that was like a slang term for the weapon. Yeah, the weapon, the instrument.
The weapon.
Sorry, I'm
What are you
shooting
doing
stuff
with
and
your
there's,
violin?
I don't kill things with violins very often, but when I do, it's a fiddle.
I
Oh wow,
really
you have
hope
a
so.
whole conga line of stuff over there. Oh jeez, the cave
Oh, you don't
crustacean
want
of
to join
what?
the fun?
Elemental resistance.
Elemental resistance. Oh, monkeys.
Yeah, well that doesn't apply to me, jerkface.
Like,
Oh my god, there's so many tiny Squidwards in here. Explode, explode. I like that my rock
oh
fist
yeah,
can
that's
blow
better.
things up.
Did you like die or did you leave on purpose?
Oh, an unexpected disconnection occurred. Damn
Ah,
you.
he's disconnecting.
Well,
I wonder what
hey,
that will do to the video recording.
hey, that just goes to show, ladies and gentlemen, that you get what you pay for. So while this is a fun game, don't forget that it's a free game, and sometimes bad things happen, like you get disconnected, or have to wait 5 minutes to start the game.